Okay, welcome back to my home cafe. Now in this video we're going to look at cleaning and maintenance. Now one of the things I found through the group I'm a member of, people are having trouble finishing off their cycles and recognising their symbols. So on the face of this particular machine there are a number of symbols. Starting from the right, which is the My Function button, which allows you to make your own adjustments to your brew, your milk temperature and a lot of other things. We'll come across to the next one. And this is our descaling symbol. If this lights up, it means you need to descale your machine, which generally means it clears out any calcium and anything through the system. Come across to the next one. Tea light. This is generally for hot water only, and it is also used when you're priming your machine first off. And that sometimes can take quite a few times for the water to come through, depending on whether you have a filter in the tank or whether you're using the filter balls, or whether you've not got one in there at all. Which I do recommend you do have a filter in there, because it will prolong your descaling length of time before you need to descale. Here, OK button, that's where you start your extraction. This one needs, the group head needs cleaning, which means up underneath the portafilter there's a screen which allows the water to come through. It can generally get clogged up with oils and whatnot. So if this comes on, it needs to be cleaned. How you do that is there's a little rubber in your kit that you buy your machine. Will have a little black rubber mat, and you'll also get given 2 tablets. You'll pop the tablet inside the mat. You will then put the mat on top of the portafilter, clip it into your group head, and press that button, and that will do the cycle, and it will generally automatically stop once the process is finished. And what it does is it dissolves the tablet inside the group head and flushes it through the screen and gets rid of all the oils. Then once that's finished, remove that, take out the tablet, the rubber mat, quick rinse of the group head, put it back in there and put a rinse cycle through it using the T symbol. That will run hot water through it and just basically rinse out any of the sediments from the tablet, and then you're good to go for another coffee. Now, if by chance your coffee does taste a bit yuck, then by all means put another rinse cycle through it, and it should come back to a pleasant tasting drink. And here, as I mentioned, this is the temperature button. You can adjust your brew temperature through that. So just highlighting some of the buttons on the display: your My Function, descaling, hot water, your OK button, which starts your extraction, group head, clean, and your temperature. Now, if you've done your group head clean and it's still flashing and you can't get rid of it, then, as I mentioned, it may need a secondary and maybe even thirdly another rinse to make sure that it's cleaned out, or quite possibly you may have to do it the clean cycle again. The tablets are available individually from most of your department stores and things like that. So, but if it takes more than perhaps 3 times, then I'd be looking at different scenarios. So on that note, that's a brief description of what the buttons are for. And also, when you run out of coffee beans, you'll have a red light which will come up here. You'll have, if you run out of water, you'll have a symbol that will come up here as well. And that symbol will come up through your display indicating it needs a descale. The same as this, that will come up on your coveted display with that symbol, meaning you need to clean the group head, and that's how you will know that it needs to be done. So let's finish that one off, and then in the next instalment we'll look at descaling, which could be quite tricky and quite complex. So till the next one, bye for now.